York's classic rock, Q1043.
Mick Jones is with us this morning here at Q1043. It's always our pleasure to welcome you to the show, sir.
Yes,
well,
yes.
It's great to be here.
What a great 2017 you've had. It was the big 40th anniversary year.
Yeah.
And quite a tour. The summer tour on some dates featured original and early members of Foreigner. I remember seeing on Facebook, for instance, how happy and thrilled and excited Al Greenwood was, for instance.
Yeah. Did you see some of the show?
No, I did not.
Oh, no.
No,
it
I
was
didn't.
great, I'd have to say.
Well, the Michigan shows that you filmed,
That's right.
is that where you had pretty much everybody all together? Yeah.
Everyone but, unfortunately, Ed Gagliardi,
Well,
who was
yes.
an original member,
Right.
had passed.
Yes. But everybody
couple
else,
years back.
but everybody else was there.
Yeah.
So what is the secret to all of you still talking when there are so many others that just can't even stand to be
Yeah.
alongside one another, not even for induction into, awards, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I know that's a sore point.
Yeah,
but
no, it's sad to see that. You see bands like that when you're touring and traveling, and you see bands who are on shows, and you can tell immediately if they're having a good time or not. And when they get on stage, you can almost tell what it's going to be like. I mean, they're good, but there's something missing. There's the heart and the warmth and the connection.
Well, the shows which were joint performances by current members of Foreigner and former members of Foreigner were filmed in October in Michigan, and they will be released on DVD and CD. But when? Do you know?
That's a good question. I've got 3 pages of information here, but I don't know whether they're on them. There's so much going on at the moment.
And it's also supposed to air on television as well, right?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. I mean, this sounds like a real historic moment.
Yeah. Somehow, through the ups and downs, we've managed to keep a thread there, and that's turned into more of a bond now.
Mm-hmm.
And it went so well. Everybody was really gelling together. Lou, who's very often a little shyer with that kind of thing, he was having a ball. He was, and I was wondering how it was going to have, if anything was going to really screw up, but it was completely the opposite. It was just great.
Yeah, from
great
everything that
feeling.
I heard, it was smooth as can be.
But how long had it been then? How long of a gap?
Well,
Well, since all of them were on the stage
Yeah,
together,
since
I would
all.
imagine it was a
it
long
was
time
another
ago.
century.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
It
And
was.
Boo on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I know that you were hoping that would be nice icing on the cake for the 40 years, but, it depends
But
on...
that committee, the secret committee.
And Jan Wenner's mood, so who knows? Who knows how that works?
No comment, really.
Best not to go there.
Yeah.
You do want to get in someday. But now there's a new tour. Now there's the 2018 tour. And that will be with Foreigner and Whitesnake and Jason Bonham with his Led Zeppelin experience. Now, Jason Bonham was Foreigner's drummer.
Yeah. In fact, Jason was the one that when Phil Carson, our manager, approached me. Phil's an old friend from way back, and we decided to work together on putting the band together. The real impetus behind it came from Jason Bonham. He's called me up one day and said, Mick, what are you doing? I'm out on the road and there's people wondering what's happening to Foreigner and everything. La, la, la. And he just was relentless, because when I first met Jason, when he was like maybe 15 or something, I walked into this room and there he was with a guitar and he was singing Feels Like the First Time.
Mm-hmm.
And I've known ever since that he really, that song must have done something to him, because it's great. He's family,
Yep.
And we had such a great time last year. Another great thing about that is that Jason seems to attract people to come in earlier, not just the shuffling in, during the first 20 minutes.
Mick Jones is with us here at Q1043. So Jason Bonham and his Led Zeppelin experience, along with Whitesnake, joined Foreigner on the 2018 tour, and we'll get into the local dates in just a moment. But it was a year, it was 10 years ago, Mick, 10 years ago this week, the O2 Arena concert in London. That was December 7th, 2007. So it's been 10 years, and everybody knows Led Zeppelin, performed that night. But Foreigner performed as well.
Yeah. You had to not to blink, but we were there.
Now, Jason played with Led Zeppelin that night. Did Jason play with you as well that night?
No.
No, he already had left.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking maybe two bands in one night. But the reason why he quit Foreigner is because he thought there was going to be more work with Zeppelin.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He was pretty cut up about that, actually, I think. And
well, he had every reason to believe that there was going to be more work ahead.
Well, everyone thought.
And then he was just sort of stranded without a job.
Yeah. And in the meantime, I think he'd bought at least one or two new cars based on the fact
that poor Jason.
Which is Jason. He'll do that. As soon as the money's there, he'll go out and buy something very nice.
Well, the 2018 summer tour is called the Jukebox Heroes Tour. And
how original is that?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's perfect.
And June 22nd, the show will be at Jones Beach, and June 30th at the PNC Bank Arts Center. So it's a great start to summer.
Yeah.
Here in our area. And
that's always nice, to start here.
And tickets will go on sale this Friday at livenation.com, and CityCard members will have access to purchase presale tickets today at 10 a.m., and that special period continues until Thursday at 10 p.m. through City's Private Pass program. That's cityprivatepass.com.
See, now that makes a good holiday gift, and that would be one more thing off your list.
There you go.
And especially if you're going with the person that you're buying the tickets for.
Well, it's a bit early, isn't it?
Doesn't matter. Not early for the holidays.
So last...
right?
The friendship's going to have to last quite a while.
Oh, that too, yes, or the marriage.
So well, and congratulations again. Since last we saw each other, you already were married again to your beautiful wife last time we saw you, but I didn't know you were already.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And congratulations on that. I've met her before. What a wonderful lady. And I know you all, even during the time you were apart, you remained the closest of friends.
Yeah, we're never far from each other, really, in our hearts. So.
Wait, did you do another honeymoon? What was the honeymoon?
We haven't done the honeymoon.
You got to do the honeymoon. It's the best part. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
You're putting pressure on him. You're putting big-time pressure on him. Big-time female pressure. You're saying there should be another honeymoon. Another honeymoon.
Or as I call it, the horny moon. You got to have a horny moon.
A horny moon?
The horny moon.
Oh,
yes.
That's self-explanatory.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Well, who knows? Who knows? It could end up a song on an upcoming Foreigner album, "Horny Moon." I mean, and maybe the phrase you came up with, Shelley, will become famous.
It's a horny moon tonight.
Now, when last year, when the former members of the band and the current members of the band were together and performing, I understand. I've been told that the dynamic between Lou and Kelly was very good.
Very good.
And that they shared some vocals.
Yep.
And that the chemistry was really...
Oh, yeah. It was great. I mean, I was sobbing and turning around, like, trying not to... It was very emotional. I mean, I couldn't keep... I just couldn't keep it in. And
for our friends who can't see Mick's face right now, I mean, he's just beaming at the memory. Because it was a dangerous concept.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a matter of the old band takes the stage and does a couple of songs. They melded these units together. They performed
Yeah.
together.
I was the only one that had to play the whole show.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Us.
Yes.
And then us with Lou and the old guys.
Mhm.
And it was a long day.
But
A
fun.
long day's night.
But fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was something. It made me feel really good. Felt like there had been a little bit of closure on the sore little moments and
Yeah.
spots,
Yep.
and we washed over that. And
Well, you're very deservedly in the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and let's hope that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame wakes up one of these days. And the Foreigner 2018 tour, the Jukebox Hero Tour. Tickets go on sale to the general public this Friday at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. Jones Beach and PNC Bank Arts Center. We got another Foreigner song coming up at Q1043. And as always, thank you for taking the time to visit with us.
thank you, neighbor.
New York's classic rock, Q1043.